One. Would you like to do the intro, Virtuosa?
Welcome. We're watching 90210, season 2, episode 13, called Halloween. And we hope you guys will queue up and watch along with us while we sit and talk trash. Hopefully, I'll stay in line and won't say anything that is not politically correct. But this was my favorite show in the 90s. And Logan, he by default, he probably had to watch it a lot.
Mhm. Yes.
So we're going to be watching it together. So, Logan, you want to add anything before we get started?
Nope.
No? Okay. Well, all right, guys. Uh, on three, we're going to start it from the beginning.
Hmm.
One, two, three. And it's a go.
All right. Yeah, what you doing over there?
How can you tell?
Yes, your arm is moving. I can see it.
How was I ahead of you? I'm usually behind you.
Okay, let's start it from zero again. Sorry,
Uh,
folks.
y'all know I'm slow. Okay, hold
You're
up.
not.
Okay. All right. One, two,
Hmm.
three.
All right. You're only a second ahead.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're only a second ahead.
Okay.
That's better, anyways.
We in sync.
Yeah.
When I look at California, I just so wish I was there.
You gotta go. You gotta go visit. That's the cheapest trip you can make right there.
I know. But every time I go, I don't want to leave.
Yeah. 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 That really is your town for real. The people are like you, all that stuff.
I feel energetic when I'm there. Like, I don't know. I guess because it wasn't too hot.
Well,
I went in the
well, you like
summer
this.
one
Yeah, I was
time.
gonna say you like the sunlight, so
Hmm.
that's why you like. Yeah, California's not humid at all. You know.
It was wonderful. Now they did have kind of like gray skies that summer. It did kind of get smoggy, which we didn't quite have in Atlanta back then in '95. But yeah, I did like the attention. I like
Oh,
the
well, you can get that
sights.
anywhere.
I like the beach. Not
Yeah.
like, well, I probably won't ever get that again. 25, 150, 5'5", thick in the thighs, as Dr. Umar would say. I don't know if I'm ever get that attention again.
Oh man. Well, it's still there. SoCal is still there, and there's even more stuff to look at now than it was back in back in 2005.
Yeah, because yeah, you and I went in '05. So yeah.
Yeah. So there's even more like weird businesses and theme parks and all that stuff than there was back then.
Yeah, you better be glad I ain't know anything about the restaurants that mix the herbals in. Or you would have been high as a kite in high
No.
school.
I like how you say you're not going to say anything that's not PC, and then you immediately bring up weed and Dr. Umar in the first minute of the episode.
The two things I have sworn away.
You're like one of those kids where you're like, "Don't touch that," and then you turn around and they're already touching it like 2 seconds
Talking
later.
about what's that? Hmm.
Halloween party. Oh wait a minute, Scott is Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
Look at Scott's hair. It's something they cut the heck out of Scott's hair. It's like layer, layer, layer,
so many
smooth.
layers. So many layers. It's crazy.
I mean, they probably cut his hair like with the razor. What they gonna shave Mr. with the straight
Uh,
razor?
I was gonna say maybe they use clippers with his hair to get that smooth
Fuzzy.
layers. Yeah, they probably use clippers a little bit.
I think this client of mine, I think she be trying to go for that look.
Lady client.
Hmm.
Oh, so
Well,
she's like
on the
not.
side, it ain't that short, but it's short. So on the side, she be trying to get them layer. She be like, she
Oh
99.
no,
She be trying to
you
get it.
gotta.
Oh, more like Emily's, but more like his with neatness. But her hair is
Nah,
about
you gotta tell
the
her she
length
gotta
of
go.
Emily's.
She gotta get one of them $100 haircuts to get that look. She ain't gonna be able to do that at home.
I wonder if she'll let me try. I'm gonna do the Scott on you.
All right, good luck. You will put yourself in that position. Nobody's gonna stop you.
I saw Emily on another movie. Oh, I told you, didn't I?
Nope. What movie was it?
That wasn't you I was talking to.
Nope.
It was some movie or some show,
Mm-hmm.
and she had on a dress, like a flower dress, flowery
Yeah.
dress. She looked so innocent and pure. She was like the victim or the, which is kind of odd. I'm gonna steal Kelly's shirt.
Well, the denim one. You like that shirt?
You know, I love denim and I
I think
love
you.
ruffle shirts.
I think you were a cowgirl in your past life or something. Because
I still got my cowgirl boots. That's the one thing I've been trucking with me for years. Will not give them up. Been had them long before the phase of cowgirl cowboy. Had them a long time.
yeah, I remember because I remember I used to get me those little snakeskin boots and moccasins when I was a little kid.
Oh yeah. Do you remember your little flight jacket?
Still my favorite jacket. I still wear whenever it gets that cold. Uh,
Hmm.
but I still have one of those bomber jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You had the little furry thing on it,
yeah,
and
oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
think you had a couple
That's
yeah.
my jacket. Yeah, well, I call it a coat.
Oh.
Because it's so it's so thick. Usually,
So Brandon said he dances like a white guy. So I don't think we're gonna ever see Brandon dance. I can't recall if he ever danced in any other episode, but he declared he's not dancing in this one.
okay, we'll see.
Hmm.
I mean, the only people we've seen dance is I think just David, right? Have we seen the girls dance?
Mm,
Maybe a little bit at the
then we see
slumber party.
Brenda.
Yeah, maybe a little bit at the slumber party or somewhere. I don't know, but
So Dylan is not dressing up.
oh, that makes
Brandon
sense.
isn't dancing. Dylan isn't dressing up. They acting like real lames right now.
That makes sense for Dylan's character, though. He thinks he's too cool for everything.
I wonder what they're gonna pull off.
Yeah, that's I wonder. I mean, we're seeing their selections, but
I don't know. Have you ever gone to a costume shop before besides Party City?
no, no,
We
only
gotta
Party
do that.
City.
We gotta schedule a time to go. It's a lot of fun. They have very elaborate costumes at these places.
I'm sure they do. Robin Hood.
Not out. Ooh, ooh, va va voom.
Of course, Kelly.
Yeah, she'll be a what is she? A showgirl,
That's what I thought.
burlesque dancer, or
That's what I
something.
thought.
I don't know.
But her
Cigarette
logic is
girl.
solid. Her logic is solid. She's, she says she's going single, so
Yeah, she could be a cat. She could be a sexy cat or a sexy devil or
that's better
anything
than
with
this.
showgirl. I mean, she gets to wear bikinis in the summer, so now it's
Yeah, but
time
it's
to.
it's Halloween. She's trying to close the deal. She literally said, "I'm if I'm gonna go single, I got to make a splash." So she's trying to close the deal. She's not trying to be creative like Heidi Klum.
Oh, they're gonna be Bunny and Clyde. And look how happy Brenda was.
Wow. I feel like they did that during the poker episode though already. So that's why I would have been like,
They
nah,
did.
do something different.
Yeah.
Raisins.
Why is Cindy and Jim giving out raisins? Nobody's coming back to their house.
Their house is gonna get egged.
Remember they slashed our tires because we ran out of candy.
Oh yeah, yeah. We definitely faced some candy demons in the past.
I could not go to work the next day. I mean, my coworkers luckily came to pick me up. Oh, he looked good.
Because that's a role he probably
Look at the
wants to play in
Uzi.
real life.
Hmm.
That's a Tommy gun, not an Uzi.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, well, I guess I'm telling where I've been.
You tell
I
me, yeah.
haven't
He
been.
like said, look at the Uzi.
I do love a Tech Nine. No, I
No,
don't.
that's
Oh,
okay. And she got a little pistol in her garter.
I, this is Jim's dream.
Ugh. It better not be Jim's dream. That's his daughter.
That is so cute. I saw a commercial the other day with Kelly for heart disease, stroke specifically, how to prevent a stroke. I mean, how to know the warning signs of a stroke. Um,
Mm.
I forget what the acronym was, but she talked about Luke. She was like, I lost my dear friend to a stroke. And I was like, that's Brenda's friend, Kelly.
Yeah, I mean, he was everybody's friend.
Opportunist.
He was on a show I was
Yeah.
watching, Riverdale, at the time that it happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was playing it was like a show like 90210, but more surreal. And there's a murder mystery and all that stuff. And he played the dad of one of the characters. And yeah.
Oh, okay. And look at Steve and Zorro.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Because you got to remember, their goal is to get some. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about the costumes. Look at Don.
Nadana looks cute.
It's not practical, though. She can't move, can't walk.
At least she looks pretty. So
Yep.
she did the Kelly. I wonder what the Kelly wear.
No, remember, Kelly wore the showgirl's outfit.
Oh, she did decide to wear that?
No, you said she did the Kelly. What do you mean?
No, I was saying she dressed sexy. Remember they told her, oh, look at
No,
Kelly.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. They all are. They're all of them are dressing their version of sexy because they're trying to get laid.
Oh, well, Kelly just straight up wore a nightgown, a teddy or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. The point is to hook. If you're single at a Halloween party, that is the point, right?
Uh-oh, she's a witch. Kelly wants attention.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, Kelly's hair is cute.
Yeah, I
I'm not
mean,
really
like,
feeling the costume because it's not. I mean, if you were gonna be a witch, you know.
you're still not getting it, Mom. It's not about having the coolest costume. This is not the Met Gala. This is let me wear something that makes me look cute so that I can get somebody's number. That, that's a Halloween party. That's why Steve is dressed as Zorro, even though it makes no sense for his look, at all, because it's an easy look to do, you know.
Look at the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, yeah. They didn't put a lot of effort into their Ninja Turtle costumes, but we got the idea.
Hmm. I see a tree. I see a flailing mermaid.
Yeah, see, all the people who have boyfriends or girlfriends are wearing the full head mask, right? Where you can't see
Hmm.
their face. And all the single people are dressed like, where you can see their face. That's just how it is. Are you getting it now? Like, look at Steve's outfit. Like, that's clearly that's clearly for the ladies. Like,
But he stayed within the guidelines of a costume,
Mom,
even though he's showing a
his
little
shirt is
chest
unbuttoned all the way down to
all
the
the way
belly.
down to his nips. Yeah, right. Oh, and David, he just didn't really dress up at all, did he?
Well, David ain't get none. Dance?
Do your thing, David. You don't need Kelly.
Yeah, no costume means you're not getting none. And that's what no costume means.
No, I dressed as Cleopatra before. That's what I got from a real costume place, a Cleopatra outfit.
Really? I don't remember that.
Hmm. You weren't allowed. It was no kids.
Oh, of course. Y'all didn't want to have fun. Gotcha. It's a boring adult party.
Hmm. And I got taken in on a cot because that's the only thing I could think of that Cleopatra would enter the room in.
Wow. Wow. This is a big to do.
Hmm. Oh,
What?
Steve got his mind on other things.
What? Egg
He
and
was telling
face?
him, having an egg fight.
Yeah.
He said that was middle school.
Yeah. Oh, Scott. Let's continue the tradition.
Hmm. He said, I thought he was going to rule at the party with no costume.
I got ruled out. Oh, they're gonna egg Carr. You're really enjoying this teenage interaction, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Ew. The Walshes really went in, didn't they?
And this is so funny. Is nobody's gonna see that except them.
Feet on the wall, random feet, chopped off body parts on the wall.
Raisins.
It's a nature's candy.
I always got to put it in the teeth.
No, that's where the fun is happening. Told her a secret. Ooh, look at Cindy's tie.
Oh, you just now noticed it? Yeah, it's nice. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're continuing the tradition of making Cindy gender neutral.
Mm-hmm. And did you hear how Brandon clarified that those weren't his twins? Come on. She's babysitting. Did you see the unicorn? You see the unicorn?
Nope. Oh, you mean the lady dresses a unicorn? The person dresses a unicorn, or an actual unicorn?
Oh, it's a lady dressed, a man or somebody got a unicorn
Yeah, it's a
thing,
lady.
but they look
Yeah, yeah.
fuzzy.
You said unicorn like an actual unicorn. You mean the
Oh,
grown person dressed as a unicorn? Yeah, yeah, I saw
mm-hmm.
that. Robin Hood.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Why did
Mhm.
Kelly dress up to reject him like that? I mean, she done drove the guy off the pier for taking the bait.
Well, he's not good looking. You know, she's looking
I
for
would just brush him off. Not tell him to drive off a pier and I'm half naked. Everybody gonna shoot their shot.
Yeah, she's waiting on a tall, strapping young lad. You see Alf behind them. You just sitting there drinking behind them. Alf, the alien,
Oh,
the weird
with the
snout from the
brown.
yeah.
I didn't see his face. I see the Trojan. I see the clown. I see the devil.
No, that's in front of them. Behind them is
Oh,
Alf.
I see Alf. I see his face now. That's so cute.
Yeah.
And it's a boy and girl. Oh my goodness. Burn your teeth. They got the skeleton and everything.
Yeah, and it's just for them. Nobody else can see that except them and the kids and Brenda. Brenda and Brandon.
Now that guy's about her height. He's only a little bit taller than her.
Yeah, but he's got a handsome face. You get what I'm saying? I know you've been at the game for a long time, Mom, but it's like
Hmm.
you're forgetting the rules. You're forgetting the game.
Oh.
These are teenagers. It's looks first, then personality.
Hmm.
And he's also older too, which I think Kelly likes as well. Well, all the girls like actually. It's Brenda. Brenda dated older guys too, but yeah. But somebody should have warned her. Those frat boys. So you heard he's a college boy at the party. So somebody should tell Kelly those college boys ain't nothing to underestimate.
Look at all those kids. He said that they bust them in to Beverly Hills.
Yeah, that happens a lot though. I think then we used to do that. Then we used to go to other neighborhoods to trick or treat.
Not too far. We didn't go to Buckhead.
We could have, but I don't remember ever just staying in the neighborhood to get candy.
I'm so
I know.
glad that's over. Can you
I know.
imagine getting in your car, driving to different neighborhoods just for candy when you go get a
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
bags?
At age 12, yes, absolutely.
Mm. I don't even think they do that anymore. I think you just walk the neighborhood now.
No, they still do it. They still do it now.
Mm.
COVID kind of slowed things down,
Mm-hmm.
but they still do it. It's back. All the traditions are back. And the twins ran
Mm.
away.
About
Okay, great. Well, you don't have again, Mom. You've been out the kid game for a long time, so you're like losing the knowledge of all the games. You're like, why is Kelly
mm.
dressing sexy at a Halloween party? I'm like, why is a 18-year-old girl dressing sexy at a Halloween party? And you're like, do
I
people
mean,
still trick
that's
or treat?
sexy.
I don't think people trick or treat. I'm like, yeah, because your kid is 40. if you had a 4-year-old, you would know they still trick or treat. Yeah, they're in Beverly Hills. They're fine. There ain't no trafficking going on in Beverly Hills.
Mm. If they busting kids, Sam, that seem like that's the place where the traffickers will be. They can grab them quite a few.
Nah, they would turn the country, especially in the 90s, they would turn the country upside down if some white kids went missing.
Look at Donna.
I mean, the question is, how did she get to from her house to the car, out of the car into the party? Is the real question.
How did she get up the steps? He said she's just like a trout.
Well, Steve with his incelness.
I know, trying to get a second shot. Oh no, a first shot at her. I forgot.
No, this is just his person. Remember, this is his personality, or aspect of his personality.
Hmm. But at least he kissed her. That's all he wanted to do anyway, soften her up so he could sneak in one.
yeah. He's like negging her. Edward Scissorhands, classic.
Hmm. He kind of looks like Dylan a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Kelly used one of your lines.
Yeah. Look at the police.
Yeah.
Why is my leg itching?
Yeah, it's funny. Beverly Hills has its own police department.
Oh yeah, they get a lot of cat out of trees.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
Now they
ODs,
find the
probably.
kids. Hmm. they said they said they got lost.
At least they went together and they didn't separate.
Oh no, that would have been a disaster. I hope they don't buy raisins next year for Halloween. Yeah, okay, great. Right as I said that, she said next year we're gonna buy candy bars. Like I would have called her and been like, "Girl, you better get you some candy."
I'm glad Davis spent the evening with his best friend.
Hmm. Better take them eggs home and scramble them or boil them.
Yeah, if these kids ate food.
Hmm.
I remember how different Hollywood was when I used to hear actors complain about when they have to eat in the scene. They're like, I had to eat the whole thing. And I was like, oh, that's a problem for y'all? That's
I know
hilarious.
it would be a
Culture
problem
is
if
so
they be like, "Eat half of it."
different.
Oh, there goes Brandon.
Oh, they go egg Brandon's car. That's hilarious. Put the egg down.
to my housing hanging.
Slugs.
Uh-oh. There's the instigator. Get them. Get them. You think one of the eggs reached them?
Nope.
They should have did it
Because
when they was
Brandon
sitting
would have
right
been
there.
like, he would have hit that U turn so hard.
I think they could have made a better mermaid outfit. They could have gave her a dress, a tight skirt, and then it could have flounced out in the front, like the train is in the front a little. Give
Yeah,
it the
but she
illusion.
wouldn't have got a storyline.
Oh, I mean, she need to take that thing off and party.
She's waiting to be swept off her feet. That's what it was. Because you can't take her anywhere without carrying her, right? So she was waiting for a guy
Mm-hmm.
to show up and sweep her off her feet.
Mm-hmm. Look at the Moorish guy. Did you see the Moorish guy?
Oh, the Indian, just like an Indian
Mm.
dude. Yeah,
Um,
snake charmer. She was born yesterday.
mhm.
And here's where the creepiness begins.
I mean, look at his eyes.
Yep.
And did you see him make her eat the quesadilla when she clearly wanted the chicken wing? That would have been a no go for me. You're eating a quesadilla. No, I'm not.
This,
I'm eating a
this is
chicken
where
wing.
I was starting to be panicked. Like, while you're talking about chicken wings, he's locking the door. You're talking about quesadillas. I'm like, this is where I would be panicking right here is on the locking of the door and standing in front of it.
That's what I thought.
Yes, 100%.
Hmm.
If he had been cool, it would have happened. But he was too rapey.
Too forceful. I mean, his hormone. He's a young man, and he looking at nothing but boobs and butt.
Nah, there's no excuse. That's rapey. It's not. This is not young man behavior. This is kind of grown manish behavior, actually,
Mm.
because it's not the horniness. It's the entitlement part that's the problem.
He don't have much to take off either.
Yeah, see, it's not about the horniness. It's just about the I am owed this. That whatever that part of the brain is.
He messed up her hair.
We got a rapist at the party. Call the
I would
cops.
like. I would like to have Brenda as a friend.
I told you, Brenda. When Brenda has a backbone, likable character. When she creates fake drama, unlikable character.
Look at Steve being a Zorro for real. Maybe that's why I like Steve. Look at how he stood up for Kelly.
Yeah. Oh no, we would have beat the crap out of him at my school. He would have got jumped.
Look at Steve. He
There you
got
go.
cold knocked
There
out.
you go. Yeah, that's what would have happened at Jonesboro. If we had heard something like that, the whole school would have been stomping him out.
Hmm. I don't see why she had to dress sexy, honestly. I mean, because she can do that.
Well, you got to stop blaming the victim, mom. That's crazy to be like she asked for it.
Well, I have
That's
no, but
crazy.
I think that clothes give an idea.
No, no, there's dudes that do that to women who are fully dressed. You know what I mean? Like there's just
Then I'm pissed. But
that's just
if she like a nun, I mean,
she's
a
not
rapist is a rapist.
yeah, so she's not the problem. She said no pretty early. Like she didn't wait until they were hot and heavy and then say no in the middle of it. She said no when they were fully clothed, standing up still. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just straight up rape. Like there's no it doesn't matter what she's not even wearing nothing that sexy either. Like come on now. Well, I mean, we see booty
Did
cheeks
you see
out
that outfit?
today.
Well, yeah.
I mean, not for my
And
time period. Maybe for your time period, but for my time period, they be wearing pasties and painted on underwear out in public. Yeah, and like you said, she wears bikinis to the beach. What? All the women who wear bikinis to the beach deserve to get assaulted? No, that's crazy.
no, but if you come and you go down Metropolitan, you're gonna see some women. I mean, I even seen a woman with her boobies out, just to let the men know that this is what this is about without
Con-
saying it.
consensually. That's
Yeah,
what you.
but
That's
they
the part.
won't
That's the
know.
part that
But they
no, no,
don't
no, no, no,
know.
no. That we do know. I'm telling you as a man, we do know the difference between consent and non-consent.
No, once she said no, then that's right. But I'm saying
Yeah,
for him
that's what I'm saying.
trying to get her in the room is
No, we're not.
what.
We are not arguing that. We are arguing him trying to rape her just now, not getting her in the
Oh,
room.
well, not him trying to rape her. Rape is wrong.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're not talking about him getting her to the bedroom. No, we're talking about the fact when he locked the door and said, "You ain't coming out. You can't leave." That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's a difference between I'm trying to get some and I'm gonna take some.
Well, yeah, but I would think most of them would be trying to get some.
Yeah, well, I think most men are pretty level-headed. I don't think most men are assaulters. I don't know. I'm not a woman. I can't say, but I feel like most men are just trying to get some. But there's always one guy that's like, I'm gonna take it if she says no. You know what I mean? Like, there's always that dude.
Hmm. Hmm.
And Kelly ran into that dude, and she's gonna run into more. If she, she's gonna
Hmm.
run into more. Sadly,
Hmm. Now, if Brenda, with the way she dresses and the way she carries herself, now she run into one,
that happened to her too, though. Don't
then I'm
forget,
shocked.
remember the older guy? She was in the older
She
guy
was
from
trying.
Greece.
She was
No,
trying
you
to hook
you
up with
forgot
him.
that scene. You go back and watch that episode that we did on YouTube. He's moving in, and then she's like, "No, I'm not ready," because she was a virgin, and he was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, you playing hard to get? Like you being a tease." Like he started getting real angry and aggressive because he thought, "Why
She
would you
was
come back
laying in
to my
his
place?"
bed. Yeah, why
Yeah,
would you
he's like, "Why
lay
would?"
in my bed?
Yeah, and I'm like,
If I know
it
I
don't
don't want
matter.
to, that's what I'm saying. Well, it does. I mean, he can't rape you, but you can't get mad at him for trying if you laying in his bed naked or half naked.
Yeah,
What you
but
think he
I
gonna
just
ask? He's gonna ask. If I had a daughter, I would say dress like that. Then that's what you're gonna attract. If that's what you're trying to attract, cool. But if you're trying to attract a decent guy, then
yeah,
put on some clothes. If
okay.
that's what you want, dress the part. If you want a corporate guy, put on a nice skirt pants. I mean, skirt suit. If you want an athlete, put on you some athletic gear. If you want a pimp, dress like a. If you wanna like you dress the part. Everybody knows that
Well,
to attract what you
everybody
want. You
doesn't
got to
knows that.
attract.
Everybody does not know that, Mom. By the way, I don't think most
Um,
women know that. To be honest,
oh, well, I know. Because I know a girl. She's very intelligent.
are we gonna talk
She
over
had a
the fact
nice
that
body.
Emily and Brandon are hooking up again randomly?
Don't they always hook up? They both are always down. Emily is down to hook up with everybody, but she prefer Brandon.
Steve, her white knight.
Yeah, he still ain't getting none.
I know. Exactly. Remember they went on a date last week, or was it 2 weeks ago? You remember that? She's like, "Let's go to the movies." You remember that? They went on a movie date 2 weeks ago, or a week ago,
Um,
and he still didn't get any. Yeah, that was hilarious.
yep. But he's been making headway. He got a date. Now he got a hug. I just don't understand why Kelly won't take a chance on Steve. He's a great little project.
Well, he is an incel. He does like throw his anger at women, quite a bit. We've seen that in multiple scenes. Like he does do that. I think that's what the show is really good at highlighting, the anger that some of these guys express when they're sexually frustrated is scary. And I like how they're showing the woman's perspective of that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was a good episode about I think you're right in the sense that she should have knew what she wanted before jumping into the Halloween costume party event.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's clear that she did not want to do anything that night. She just wanted the attention. And so, how do you get the attention without dressing, flashy? That's a difficult question. So,
Oh, she could have dressed sexy, but she had a split up to her woo-ha
well, she
and her
wanted the attention.
boobs. I
She
know,
just
but
didn't
she
want the
could have got the
sex.
attention with one or the other. She could have got the attention by propping up the boobs, covering the legs, or showing the legs and covering up the boobs. She's a beautiful girl. She can flirt. She's quick
Mhm.
witted. Um, she's intelligent. She could have pulled any guy
No, she's not.
in
No,
that
we
party
learned that she wasn't trying to push. She just wanted the attention.
or
So
attention.
how does
Oh, well, she could
how
have
does
got the attention.
how does a
She
girl
was
get
getting it
attention?
already.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Or she
So
could have went and stood where Donna stood. Remember where Donna stood and
I
everybody was
think
looking at Donna?
that that's what she meant when she decided to go up to the bedroom with him, knowing that she didn't want to do anything to begin with. I think
That to me,
mistake number
and see, that's why we forgave Tyson and his thing.
one. Who?
Even though it was unforgivable, Mike Tyson. It was
Oh,
unforgivable
oh,
what he did once the girl got there. But in everybody's mind, we were like midnight in a hotel room with a beast. What were you thinking? I would be
yeah. He
scared
should
of
have.
Mike Tyson, and I've been
He
places that I can't even say on this
he should have
recording.
got. Yeah, he should have booked a date with Sally Richardson. She would have followed. She would have followed
She
through.
would have went through. She would have went all he could have,
Yeah, yeah.
and
She would
she's
have followed through.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
that's why these
this
dudes,
sweet
these
little
celebrities,
innocent, intelligent girl with a
that
nice blah, blah, blah.
that's
Uh,
why celebrities hook up with the same women. It's because of what you're talking about is the follow through.
mm-hmm,
They can tell
mm-hmm.
each other, oh, she ain't gonna act weird when she gets to the hotel room. She gonna follow through. So that's why all the
Or she ain't
celebrities
gonna
hook up with.
sue
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah. That's all
Hmm.
the celebrities get with the same women. Because I had to figure
And
that out. I was
Tupac
like,
said
wait a minute.
started filming. He said he started filming consent. Do you consent to this? And they
That's
say yes.
that's what Justin Bieber does. They
Mm-hmm.
all sign NDAs now. Yeah, so you'll
Mm-hmm.
never know. Except
I wouldn't sign on NDA.
what's her name? Something Rose. I don't know if it's Ruby Rose or something Rose. Amber Rose. Yeah, she didn't sign no NDAs.
Yeah, I went sign. Yeah, no, I heard more than what I needed to hear about Kanye.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I ain't never looked at him the same.
Yeah. But anyways, that was a great episode about
Oh,
the
that was
dangers
fun.
because it gave you what you like, which is the wholesome, you know, Halloween trick or treat thing. David and his best friend hanging out. and we all know the significance of them spending time together right now. You know what I mean? Audiences will find out later. So you got the wholesomeness, and then the
Mhm.
second half of the episode, it was like, but there's also dark stuff that happens at Halloween parties, and it's
Mhm.
around consent, and
So the key is do not separate from your friends
and
when you go to
unless
a
you
party.
really
No
about that
how
life,
cute the guy is, right?
unless
And
you're
let
really about that
right.
life, yeah.
And I know a technique that she could have done on him that could have worked,
Pepper
and
spray.
at least it could have got her. She could have been like,
I
"Give it
had
to me," and flipped
oh,
him over, and been like, "Now take off your clothes." And then once he took off his clothes, then she could have jetted out instead of
oh, that's genius. That's genius.
hmm
Take control of the situation. Yeah, that's genius.
exactly. Ladies, gentlemen,
Yeah.
because I heard a man got raped. I don't know how great.
No, not
I don't know
possible.
how true that is. The
No,
way
no.
he explained it, it was like, really? He said he didn't actively want to participate, but
Well,
it
let's
wanted to
let's end the
participate.
episode before we continue the story. Thank you guys
Okay.
for bearing through us with this. This is a very dark theme. I was not expecting an attempted
Dark for
sexual assault.
Halloween.
I was not expecting an
Mhm.
attempted sexual assault at the tail end, at the very last 10 minutes of the episode, and then somebody just tries to assault Kelly for no reason.
And
But
you notice how
we had to
they
talk
said
about it.
in the synopsis that it was like the twins got lost.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They trick the first folks. The first 30 minutes is, hey everybody, we're trick or treating, having a good time. Oh, our costumes don't
Mhm.
fit. This is crazy. Then the last 10 minutes is an attempt is a
It's like,
trial of the century. But
hmm
anyways, thanks for they handled it perfectly though. Like when I was in high school, if we had ever heard about that happening to a girl in our friend group, that guy would have not been able to walk away from that party. So they
hmm
handled it exactly, in the TV version way. They handled it
hmm
exactly how people would handle that situation. Yeah, we
A,
weren't at
a,
the call
a
the
young
police level
kid that
yet.
make it. A young
You know,
kid that make it from my high school, and they had the chalk line outside the cafeteria
oh,
because
we didn't take it that far, but
yeah,
like
because the guy. Um,
we weren't at the 2000s. We weren't at now they're at the police level. Now people just call the police and then the guy just
mhm,
goes on a trial. But we were still in the 2000s. So we were like, we're just gonna beat him up and hopefully he learned his lesson not to try that again. So that's how you
well,
guys handled it in the 90s too.
mhm,
But
in '89 though,
mhm,
a good kid who opened the door for all the ladies, he actually beat a boy till he
mhm.
was no more, and he was a little boy because he said he raped his girlfriend.
Yeah,
So I don't know how true that is, but
I mean, no, that's what I'm saying. Well, he beat him. He didn't shoot him or stab him. He was like, I'm gonna teach him a lesson. That's how we handled it
oh
back then.
no, the chalk was drawn outside the
No,
cafeteria.
no, that's
He
what I'm saying.
beat him, but he
No,
didn't
that's what I'm trying
stop.
to tell you. That he didn't intend
Mhm.
to kill him. I think he was
No,
just
he
gonna, I'm
did.
gonna
I don't know.
beat
I didn't
him.
see the
Yeah.
fight.
Well,
I didn't see the fight.
you get what I'm saying, Mom. We're getting tripped
Mhm,
up on semantics. The point is, back
mhm,
in the day, before the Me Too movement, we didn't
mhm,
automatically call the police when we heard stuff like that. If somebody was messing with a
mhm,
girl, we would
mhm,
just gang up on him so that he knew from the tribe that we did not approve of that social behavior. You know what I mean? And so
mhm,
now it's a different time. Now they would just call the cop. Like the police would just be at the front steps immediately after
mhm,
the scream, and then that's how they would
mhm,
handle that situation. So this is a real time capsule of how sexual assault was dealt with back then. And that's if she screamed. Some women they didn't scream,
no scream.
and they just let
Mhm.
it happen. And that also happened too. So but anyways, yes, of course, mom. Some people have been killed
Honestly,
because of this
mhm,
situation. We know this. Like you don't have to say that. We know plenty
mhm,
of people have been killed over women and their interactions with women. We've seen guys talk to girls who are married and get killed. We know, but I'm talking
mhm,
about in high school.
mhm,
We just generally just try to handle it in house.
mhm.
Um, and this guy did he? I don't even think he went to Beverly Hills. I think this guy was a college kid who came to
College kid.
crash the party.
Mhm,
So that's even
mhm,
worse.
mhm,
Because he got no character references from the school. You know what I mean? He can't even explain
mhm,
why he's there.
mhm.
But they gave us they
Unless it
gave
was more
over
college kids there.
Yeah, it seemed to
It
be
looked like a
everybody from the
college
high
level
school.
party. Oh,
No,
well, it looked like a college level
it was a
party.
high school party. He was just there.
Mhm.
Dudes
Oh.
used to do that back in the day. Now they'd be
Mhm.
shamed for it, but you remember
Mhm.
back in the day, older dudes would come pick up the high school girls all the time. But
Mhm.
uh, the episode gave both of us what we wanted. I always want the more analytical situations that I can analyze. You want the more wholesome, Leave It to Beaver moments, and they gave us both that. So that's a successful episode in my opinion. I give it a 10 out of 10 for that. And I love a Halloween episode, because of course the costumes and everything. Who had the best costume before we go? Who had the best costume?
I like Steve's.
Okay, of course you did, because he dressed for y'all. That was, I guess it was Zorro. I mean, it was like sexy Zorro, I guess.
He was a hero.
He did become a hero. Oh, you're right. He did. He dressed the
Mhm.
part, like you said.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm. Who
Come
do
on,
you think? Who did you
Donna.
like the
Come on,
best? Oh,
Donna
you
had
like Donna the best.
the
It
mermaid.
was cute.
That was the best.
But do you notice how I
Mhm.
did not have a word to say about Donna being half dressed? She basically, her top wasn't just a bra and like beads in the middle. So she was underdressed from the top that to the
Well,
waist.
she's not, because the Little Mermaid looks exactly like that. Like the Disney Channel Little Mermaid is literally just wearing a seashell bra,
Hmm.
and that's
Hmm.
it, just a fish tail bottom. So that's what I'm saying. I think it maybe as you've
You
gotten
know what
older,
would have
you've gotten
helped
more
Kelly?
conservative. I think you've gotten a
You
little
know
bit
what
more
would have helped
conservative.
Kelly?
Mhm.
Well, no, because even in my 20s, I wouldn't have gone to a Halloween party like that. I
Dress
would have
sexy.
I would have been afraid.
You
That
never
sexy
dressed sexy.
in the real world. Yes, I would have been afraid that I would have been raped.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yes. I mean, I know firsthand how they act in a
Yeah.
in a
Oh,
place
yeah.
where they supposed
Yeah.
to act like that,
Of,
and they
of
get
course.
out of whack. So
Yes.
I couldn't imagine walking down the street or
Mhm.
going into a house full of horny little young guys full of alcohol with
Yeah.
no home training.
No
Probably,
police.
I,
Yeah. No
yeah, I would have been
security.
terrified. Now, what she could have done is wore a Elvira big wig or like Bride of Frankenstein and made it seem like it just came with this outfit, and the hair would have been too big for anybody to imagine laying her down
No,
if it was
I
like
think there's
this high.
nothing. I think as soon as she went up to the bedroom, he thought, I'm entitled to get some. And at that point, it's a fight, right? Because there are some
Hmm.
guys who think like that. But
Hmm.
you know, it is what it is. You gotta run into a Weinstein every once in a while. You know what I mean? Weinstein used to do that. He used to be like, "Oh, let's have a meeting just talk about movies," and then he get him up to the room and then lock the door and then chase him around the room. Like you're gonna run into that
Now,
guy
see
once.
that would be different if he said, "Well, come up here and watch a movie." But I don't know what he really said to her to get her up there. But I don't think he said, "Let's watch a movie." So I would have thought, if I was a guy or a girl, if I approached a guy and be like, "Hey, let's go upstairs where me and you can be alone," and he goes up there, I'm gonna be thinking he gonna have to tell me to pump the brakes because I'm gonna be like, "Well, what you up here for?"
Yeah, this is a good episode. If it's got us debating how to protect
Hmm.
white women, white women from getting sexually assaulted, to get us to care about that is that's a good episode. So I think
And he wasn't, and like you said, he wasn't smooth at all because he could have been like,
no,
"Man, I'm gonna,"
he was smooth all the way up until a point, and then he got super
because he
eager,
thought he was
eager
there.
beaver.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I could tell as soon as he started acting like he wanted it too bad, that's when she was like, "Oh no, I'm out." She was like, "I'm not into
Hmm.
this no more." Yeah.
He should have been like, "Where's your friend Brenda?" Then she would have been like, "Well, here I am, half dressed.
Yeah.
What do
Oh
you
yeah, she
want?"
would have loved that. Yeah, she would have loved that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. So yeah, he
That
just
was
didn't
good.
have no game.
He had
The
no game.
rapist didn't have no game.
And
And
there's
let's hope
guys
they
like that
don't
too.
that none of them have game.
I know. There's guys like that where they can't get they don't know how to go out with a woman unless she's intoxicated. So that's also an issue too.
Oh
But
yeah, I met them.
yeah. But
Mhm.
anyways, great episode, very lighthearted, and then also dark. Typical 90210, right? Give you a little bit of both.
Mhm.
What we love about the
Mhm.
show.
We
Um,
love it.
we debated on how to protect women. Should they be totally responsible for protecting themselves? Is it men's
Mhm.
fault? I guess you're biased for her because you're like you're a woman, so you're like you should protect yourself as a woman. And me, I'm like against the dudes because I've had to tell dudes to leave women alone before, and it gets annoying. So I'm biased in that sense where I'm like I'm tired of having to walk up to them and tell them that she already said no 15 times, and then you're kind of risking your life to defend
Mhm.
this woman. You know what I'm saying? So I think we both have good points. I think both
Mhm.
sides should do something to prevent that situation from happening for sure. And
Mhm.
hopefully one day this will just be a problem of the past. But until then, get your pepper spray well, some women have guns now, but
And don't go
whatever you
in
need.
any clothes. Don't go up in any room with anybody that you don't want to get intimate. Don't go in the boudoir
Exactly.
with anybody you don't want to get intimate with. Because I don't know what
Exactly.
else you're gonna be doing in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Have your pepper spray and don't go to a hotel room unless you plan on being in a hotel room. So there we go. All right, folks. On that note, this was not for kids, although it seemed like
Mm-mm.
it was. It seemed like it was going to be a
Mm-mm.
kid-friendly episode, but again, I'll have to upload it
Until I heard
as a
about the raisins.
oh, the raisins. Yes, the nature's candy, as
Mm-hmm.
Cindy said. And Cindy looked great, but I do find
Mm-hmm.
it funny that like they're trying to make sure you never see Cindy as cute. You know what I mean? Like they're really trying hard. They're like, we know this lady's 33, 34 years old, but you better not look at her like she's attractive. So we're gonna put a tie on her on a Halloween night. But anyways, we love Cindy. We love Cindy. She's great.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you guys next week. All right.
Yeah.
Bye bye.